Are you looking for a game inspired by vampire survivors with a comedic undertone? Then Ground Zero Hero might just be the game for you. I've played it on Nintendo Switch 2, and here's my thoughts. So firstly, I want to thank publisher Acclaim, great to see them publishing games again, and the solo developer Rowan Edmondson from Brisbane, Australia, who created all of the art, the music, the coding. He did everything for this game. I want to thank them both for the review copy. I played this on Nintendo Switch 2 and the game ran flawlessly. So Ground Zero Hero is heavily inspired by vampire survivors, but it definitely has a different tone to its presentation. It's set in sort of a nuclear apocalypse, but has pretty much a comedic undertone going throughout. One of the upgrades, for example, is a third leg, which helps your character move faster throughout the area. The gameplay is very similar to Vampire Survivors in that your character moves around and shoots automatically or attacks enemies automatically. Ultimately, you use solely the A button to select upgrades once your character levels up. The interesting spin that this game has is that there is a day-night cycle, so you have the ability to basically go to your nuclear bunker once night hits to sort of ride out the far greater foes that you will face during the nighttime cycle. But if you choose to face the enemies that are there during the nighttime cycle, you will get greater rewards, including coins to sort of upgrade your character. This works really well, and I think this is the highlight of this game that is going to separate it from Vampire Survivors. The other thing is that in Vampire Survivors, there is a timer counting up from 0 to 30 minutes, and then at 30 minutes you face sort of the Grim Reaper. In Ground Zero Hero, you start with a 10,000 enemy counter, and as you kill enemies, that number will drop, and then once you hit 0, you will face a boss. If you can beat the boss, you complete the level. And so you can do that by just going through every day-night cycle, or you could basically go to a new bunker every night and just sort of go day. And you'll be able to get through enemies slower going down that path, but it will be sort of a safer way to do that. There is a far more colourful palette when you compare to what this was inspired by. And there's a lot of funny things as well. There's ability to get a man in a chicken suit that will help kill some enemies for you. In a forest level, you could smack a bear on the butt. Yes, you heard me correctly. And it will run around killing enemies for you as well. You can eat a mushroom, which will slow the game down. All of the enemies become more distorted. I think this works really well, and the music reacts to every change that happens in your gameplay. And I think the music here really is quite flawless, and I really have to give it 2 thumbs up for that. So when it comes to recommending this game, it puts me in a difficult spot because if you haven't played Vampire Survivors or Ground Zero Hero, ultimately I'm going to recommend Vampire Survivors. The game is cheaper and comes with more content. But if you've played Vampire Survivors and it's maybe been a year or 2 since you've played it and you're wanting to sort of get back into that style of game with a bit of a twist, I absolutely recommend Ground Zero Hero, and I'd almost say that this is your second port of call for this genre of game. Ultimately, I want to award the game 3 stars. This is a very good game, and I think a very good starting point. I hope we're able to see more content come to this game in the future. Being a solo developer, though, I assume it's going to take some time for that to happen, but it would be great to see. Have you played Ground Zero Hero? If you have, Let me know what you think of the game in the comments. My name is Dazza. Thank you very much for watching along. Be sure to like and subscribe, and have yourself a fantastic day.